Welcome back. Let fxy be the statement x can fool y, where the domain consists of all people in the world. Use quantifiers to express each of the following statements. fxy represents x can fool y. Everybody can fool Fred. So, for all x, x can fool Fred. That's what A is. Every x can fool Fred. Evelyn can fool everybody. For all x, Evelyn can fool x. So every x is fooled by Evelyn. Everybody can fool somebody. That's a nice one. For all x, so for every x, there exists a y. So for every x, there exists a y such that x can fool y. Sorry. There is no one who can fool everybody. So it's a negation of existence of someone who can fool everyone. Yeah, so for instance, you can say there exists someone for all y that x can fool y. This has to be negated. There is no one. So it is not the case that there is someone who can fool everyone. You see, this may be rewritten as follows. For all x, there exists somebody such that it is not the case that x can fool y. So this is equivalent to this. You might want to think about it a little more, okay, if it's not clear. Everyone can be fooled by somebody. For all x, there exists a y such that y gets to fool x. Okay, for every x, there is a y who fools x. No one can fool both Fred and Jerry. So it is not the case that there is an x such that x can fool Fred and x can fool Jerry. Okay, so it is not the case that there is someone who can fool Fred and who can fool Jerry. So that's what it means to say no one. All right. Nancy can fool exactly two people. There exists unique x and there exists unique y such that x is not equal y. So that gets me exactly 2 members in my domain. And Nancy can fool them, right? Nancy can fool X and Nancy can fool Y. All right. There is exactly one person whom everybody can fool. There exists unique X such that for all Y can fool X. No one can fool himself or herself. For all X, can X fool himself or herself? No. It is not the case that X can fool himself or herself. There is someone who can fool exactly one person besides himself or herself. There exists someone who can fool exactly one. So there exists someone for whom there is only one Y, one other person, such that X is not equal Y and X can fool Y. All right, so that was translation of these English sentences to quantifiers. Okay, yeah, to quantifier statements. Express the negations of each of these statements so that all negation symbols immediately precede predicates. Okay, this is easier. This is easy, straightforward. Remember this: negation of for all gives rise to exists of negation. Likewise, negation of existence gives rise to for all negation. So, negation. Okay, let's see what else. Conjunction and disjunction. Negation of P or Q is equivalent to negation P and negation Q. Likewise, negation of P and Q is equivalent to negation P or negation Q. Okay, so remember the De Morgan's laws. So which brings us to A.